Thank you, Judge Poe. Jerry Connolly from Virginia.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Welcome. Ambassador Jones, in reading your testimony, I assume this testimony was vetted in the State Department and other councils of foreign policy in the United States government?
Yes, it was.
I'm reading what I think is one of the most extraordinary statements I've ever read from a United States official. Following the historic January 2011 revolution, the Brotherhood's Freedom and Justice Party won parliamentary elections, and President Morsi was voted into power in an election viewed as free and fair. I assume that statement means it was a democratic process and he was democratically duly elected as president. Is that correct?
That was the assessment at the time, yes.
Thank you. No, it's the assessment today. You made that assertion.
Yes.
Mr. Morsi, however, proved unwilling or unable to govern in a way that was inclusive, alienating large swaths of Egyptian society, and the interim government that replaced him July 3rd responded to the desires of millions of Egyptians who believed the revolution had taken a wrong turn. Am I to understand from that that the United States government is saying, even if you win a free and democratic election, if you alienate people in your governance, it's okay to overthrow it? Because I can think of some American administrations that might qualify for that.
We assessed the situation on the ground on leading up to June 30th, July 1st, as being because of the millions of Egyptians in the street. We assessed that as demonstrating considerable discomfort and unhappiness with the direction that the Egyptian democratic experiment was moving under President Morsi.
Madam Ambassador, you and I are old enough to remember the Vietnam War protests. I participated in them. There were millions of Americans who went in the streets of this country for years protesting President Johnson, President Nixon, and the Vietnam War policy. Under your logic, that would have delegitimized those two administrations.
Here's the way I would describe it. There is a difference, I think a clear difference, between the institutions of government in the United States and the fledgling institutions of government in Egypt, in which the Egyptian people could see that the voice that they exercised in the election was no longer heard by Morsi, who had begun to take over various elements of the government in ways that they did not support.
So let me get this straight. We favor democracy unless it's a fledgling government, in which case we have a special category, and we put them under a certain scrutiny, and if they don't meet standards that are not explicit, it's okay to overthrow that democratically elected government, even if we don't like it.
It's not a question of what we liked or didn't like. It was a question of what the Egyptian people, what the Egyptian people felt was a wrong turn in their revolution.
Madam Ambassador, based on what? Based on protest, street protest? Because if you're going to use that standard, you could argue this interim government is equally illegitimate. Millions of people have protested this government, and hundreds have lost their lives in the form of that protest.
Congressman, that's also why we've been so engaged and and have discussed so extensively with the interim government the importance of their getting back on track to a civilian-led government through a democratic process. That's why we support their roadmap. But that's also why we have expanded on what we understand the elements of democracy to be and the elements that we would
Madam, I'm sorry, I'm running out of time. I'm also old enough, and so are you, to remember that this is precisely the logic used to overthrow the Allende government and to justify our support for the Pinochet government. And it led to years of repression in the oldest democracy in the Western Hemisphere, in the southern part of the Western Hemisphere. It led to thousands of people being killed, tortured, and disappeared. In my view, it is not okay for the United States of America to say it's okay to overthrow a democratically elected government, however fledgling, and however much we disagree with it. And it's a sad day for me to sit here and see my government make such a statement. With that, I yield back, Mr. Chairman.
Thank the gentleman for yielding back.